Hi guys! Today's look is an all drugstore makeup tutorial, the one that I'm wearing here. It's really pretty for the summertime, it's great for first dates, or even just for every day. So if you want to learn how to get this look, then keep watching. To start, I'm applying my EOS lip balm all over my lips to get them nice and moisturized before we continue with the rest of the look. Next, I'm using Maybelline's Baby Skin to prime my face. I use that in the areas I get the most oily, which is in my T-zone, my chin, my nose, my cheeks, and my forehead. With my L'Oreal True Match foundation in the color W7, I'm placing a couple of dots on my cheeks, chin, and forehead, blending that out with a flat top kabuki brush. This one is the F80 by Sigma. When you're working with a foundation, you want to make sure that you take your time blending it in. So just take a couple of minutes and really work the foundation into your skin, as you see that I'm doing here. This will make sure that you have a nice even coverage all over. This will also make sure that you have a nice flawless finish. To conceal and highlight my under eyes, I'm going to start with the concealer, and the one I'm using here is Maybelline's Fit Me. To highlight the center of my face, I'm going to go in with L'Oreal's Magic Lumi. I'm going to take that down the bridge of my nose, over the center of my forehead, along my cupid's bow, and I'm going to apply some on the chin too. This will give us a really pretty glow when we go to blend that into our foundation, and it looks great on everybody. To blend it all out, I'm using Sigma's F82 to pat this into the skin under our under eye, over our nose, on our forehead, as well as our chin. Once that's all blended out, I like to go back in with my foundation brush and smooth out any of the harsh lines. To set our foundation and concealer, I'm using this powder from Rimmel. It's the Stay Matte powder. My color is in Nude Beige. I like to lightly dust this over the forehead, down the center of my nose, and all the areas where I tend to get the most oily, as well as under my under eye to set the concealer that we put on. To warm up the skin and add a little bit of dimension to the face, I'm going in with NYC Bronzer and this brush by Sonia Kashuk. I really like this bronzer because it's matte, it doesn't have a lot of shimmer in it, and it's great for contouring. Although I'm not creating a very sharp contour here, I'm just creating a subtle glow by applying it along my cheekbones, on my temples, on my jawline, and down my neck. To warm up my crease, I'm going in with the same NYC Sunny Bronzer from inner to outer corner, and I'm just buffing that in. For my skin tone, this bronzer acts as a great transition color as well when we go in with other shadow. Notice the placement of my hands on the brush. I'm not holding it too close to the ferrule, which is the silver part of the brush. I'm holding it towards the end. This gives me less control over the brush and gives me the ability to blend the shadow more softly into the crease, which is what we're going for. With this purpley brown color from the Wet n Wild palette, I'm using that to deepen the crease just slightly. This will create more dimension in the eye. And yes, we are blending, and blending some more. For the eyelid, I'm using this beautiful color by L'Oreal, which the camera is not doing any justice because it's showing up a lot more glittery than it is in person. But this is a beautiful rose gold color from L'Oreal. It's called Amber Rush. I'm using that all over the lid and blending that in with the shadows that we have in our crease. Right here I'm using a clean blending brush, but this is just, you have to see it in person. It's so pretty. It's perfect for creating that ethereal, romantic glow that I'm totally going for here. Plus it matches with my shirt. For an eyeliner, I'm using Milani's Liquid Eye in number 6. That's the color Graphite. I don't know if I'm saying that right, but it's number 6. I'm applying a thin line of this along the lash line as close to the lashes as possible. You can make this as thick or as thin as you want. You can use gel eyeliner or liquid eyeliner. My preference is just the black pencil. It works for my eye shape, and I like to go in and smudge it out after. With an angled brush, you can use any one you want. This is just one I had lying around. I'm picking up that purpley brown color from the Wet n Wild palette that we've been using, and I'm going to use that to blend out the black eyeliner that we applied. I'm trying to keep it as close to the lash line as possible. I don't want to create too much of a thick smudge, if that makes any sense. These next steps are optional. What I'm doing here is just smudging the outer corner a bit more by flicking the eyeshadow in towards the crease. I'm taking a smudge brush here with a little bit of that brown color from the palette we've been using and just deepening up the outer corner a bit more. Again, these steps are not necessary. The look is beautiful with or without it. I'm using a pencil brush to smudge underneath the eye some of that brown color that we've been using. I didn't add any more product to the brush, just used what was left over on it. With these first two colors from the CoverGirl palette, I'm going to take that on a flat to finer brush and smudge my lower lash line. With a clean fluffy brush, I'm going over the shadows one last time just to make sure everything is seamless. Maybelline's Definer Brow is a great pencil to use to fill in any sparse areas that you may have in your eyebrows. I use the shade medium on the tail end of it and light on the very front. I want to keep my eyebrows looking as natural as possible, so I use very light strokes and just fill in any areas that need it. With the comb side of my Definer Brow, I'm just lightly going over the lashes. And can anybody guess what I'm singing? Okay, so I don't think there's anyone on the planet who loves mascara as much as I do. Yeah, it's an obsession. So get out your favorite mascara and apply 2 or 3 coats to your top lashes. For my bottom lashes, I like to use a mascara wand that's slightly skinnier, like the Maybelline Lash Discovery, and that's the one I'm using here. You guys can stop right after this, but I'm going to keep going. It's time for the falsies. And apparently, I should have stopped too. Yep, I put them on backwards. It's okay, we can just move it on over to the other side. For the cheeks, I'm going in with this beautiful coral blush by Milani. It's Luminoso. With this one, you don't need to add any highlight because it gives the cheeks a lovely flush. I'm going in with a lip liner to make sure our lipstick lasts all day, and this one is by Jordana. For lipstick, there goes my accent. For lipstick, I'm going in with Milani's Nude Creme. It's a really pretty color, perfect for every day. And there goes the look, guys. I really hope you enjoyed it. If you did, let me know, leave me a comment. And if there's anything else you guys would like to see, just ask.
I woke up like this. I woke up like this. No idea.